Hi, so I've completed 1 week of the HRT patches, Evorel Conti. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late to post my 1 week update. I have been away this weekend. I did actually take a video on my way to my little breakaway, but numpty here, I forgot to press record. I did record it, but I didn't save it down, so yeah, a bit counterproductive. Anyway, so I want to talk about kind of what I have noticed in difference with using the HRT patches. So I am now on the 4th patch. So today's Monday. And the biggest difference I've noticed since I have been on the HRT patches is the sleep. I have been able to sleep really, really well. It probably took 3 days for the HRT to kick in. And by maybe the 3rd, 4th day, I slept really well, really noticeably. I was getting 6-7 hours of straight sleep. It would still probably take me a little while to get to sleep. There's been occasions where I might have woken up once in the night and, because I was getting hot. But then it didn't take me long to fall back asleep again. Before that, I was waking up 3 or 4 times, maybe even 5 times a night, but it'll take me a long, long time to get back to sleep. It could be the result of a sleep that I am also not experiencing as much as the brain fog, if you like. I am able to hold full conversations without pausing or without forgetting what I was talking about. I've been able to function a lot better. I've got a little bit more energy as well, so I've actually included a little bit of exercise. I'm only talking about 10-15 minutes exercise. This weekend I was with a couple of friends and we did a big long hike. We were walking for about 5.5 hours, and while my 2 friends were complaining about the aches and pains and the joints feeling stiff, I actually didn't feel as much. I got a little bit sore, but I didn't feel the immediate kind of struggle with, the aching when I'm stretching or when I'm trying to get up. I felt a little bit maybe in the back, but my joints didn't feel it wasn't as noticeably painful as it has been in the past before. I felt hesitant in, sometimes having to do a little bit of a climb, because, the fear of experiencing that pain was there. And so I'd hesitate in, having to do a big step or having to stretch my legs a little bit wider to be able to get across somewhere, for example. And apart from the fear, I didn't actually suffer anything really as such. I was expecting, today, having done a whole weekend of activities, that I was going to ache, that I was going to be stiff walking down the stairs or bending down to pick things up. I haven't experienced it. It could be because of the HRT, it could be because that I have slept better, or it could have been because I've included a little bit of exercise. My exercise routine is really very basic stretching, simple yoga moves, a little bit of resistance training. But like I said, I'm only talking about 10 minutes of that a night, when I'm watching telly, for example. What else have I noticed in difference? My skin feels a little bit better, I suppose. And The other thing I've also noticed is not so much bloating, but I do feel it's because I am sleeping better, and so therefore everything else feels like I'm functioning a lot better. My mood swings are not, I'm not as sensitive. My anxiety levels definitely dropped. I'm a nicer person to be around. I'm not so grumpy as much, although I do get the odd moments still, but it has only been a week. My food, it's not changed really. I'm still eating kind of pretty much the same in terms of like kind of variety. But again, I do think it's down to being able to sleep. You know, sleep does play a large part, I think, in, you know, your general well-being anyway. Having that rest, it affects your brain. You know, if you're tired, obviously you're not going to function well. If you're tired, everything feels like an effort. If you're tired, you're going to be grumpy. So, yeah, I would say that's the biggest difference I've noticed. So, I'm going to carry on, obviously, using these patches. I've only got a prescription for 8 patches. I'm running out soon. I've only got 3 patches left, so I have ordered some more on prescription. Also, a friend has told me about HRT plan a HRT plan that you can get on the government website, which is only £19 a year, and it'll save you, then your prescription is paid for in advance. The prescription at the moment in UK is £9 prescription. So if you think about how much I have to pay every 8 patches, I have to use 2 patches in a week. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so 4 weeks I have to pay £9 every week. That all adds up, really. So I'm saving quite a lot of money by paying £19 in a year. So that covers that. But yeah, those are my differences. Interesting to know, to see what other changes people have noticed when you're on the HRT. Yeah, share your experiences. That was my belly rumbling because I need to eat. Have a good evening all.